Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Whew, I gotta clean up the background. Hey guys, Melissa Miller, aka MelissaBackwoods here, and I'm still in Tennessee at my fun little Airbnb. Some of you probably have already heard about this release as it has been around, but I finally got my grubby little fingers on them, and that is for the Reate EXO Mini gravity knife. So by now we're all familiar with the Reate exo-m, or a lot of us are, and that is the updated version of their original gravity knife, the Reate EXO. This is the mini version of the Reate exo-m gravity knife. Like the whole Reate EXO line, this is a true gravity knife, which means you use gravity to deploy the blade. You unlock it, you slide the handle out, and the blade slides out of that handle. So overall length of this is going to be 6.375 inches. Blade length is going to be 2.63 inches. Okay, here is your exo-m, and then this is the mini. So exo-m comes in, I think, at like 7.7 overall length, and then this guy's coming in at 6.3, 6.4 overall length. So there is your size comparison. What they look like closed next to each other. Blade steel, we are coming at you with CPM 3V. So we have it's a high toughness steel, it's wear resistance. It's when treated to a good heat level, it's a great all around blade steel for your fixed blades, your EDC blades, so good steel. And then we have a titanium handle on all of the models, and they feature different variants of these beautiful inlays. As you can see, the inlays on this model do rise a bit above the handle, and I like that. It provides for a bit more grip. Also, the handle length is 3.75 inches. I have medium female hands, and closed grip on this, I'm about covering the whole length of the handle. Okay, the burl linen camo with the dagger is coming in at 3.6 ounces. The green micarta with the drop point is 3.7 ounces. And our tanto blade with the burlap micarta is weighing in at 3.8 ounces. We have a blade that is literally encased in an all titanium frame, so that's gonna add a little bit more weight to it, but still significantly lighter than the original exo-m model. Lastly, the width here is 0.75, so 3/4 of an inch if my third grade math is on. And then we have a thickness of a 0.12. Let's get into colorways and blade shape options. So Reate sent me 3 different types. Now, first off, we have this offering in a green micarta inlay, and this is the drop point shape that is available. We also have this bad boy. This is my personal favorite out of the one they sent me. Burl linen camo inlay, and we have that double-edged dagger point, and gosh, that thing looks, this just looks really cool in my opinion. I think it looks sweet on this particular model. And then lastly, we have the tanto shape, and this guy is featuring a burlap micarta. Also going to be offering it in Ultim. This is a gray Ultim one, a special edition one that I have my hands on currently. Let's check the hardware on this. This is my knife maintenance roll. I love this thing. It's a mini tool roll. I'll link this in the description. Anyways, oh, we got stuff falling out. So it's looking like, well, let's lock it before we try screwing around with it. Okay, yep, it is T8. So we do have T8 hardware on the pocket clip. And then yes, on the frame inlays, we have T8. So yeah, we have T8 all over this bad boy, which is nice. Like I said, I love it when it's all the same hardware. Keeps it simple when I'm taking it apart to do knife maintenance. Let's see what it looks like in the pocket. It is a relatively minimalist type pocket clip, very simple. We have a deep carry. We're gonna slide it in, and yeah, it looks like a knife in the pocket. Actually, it looks really cool how the top of it is streamlined, and you can't, it's just, all you see is the clip. Yeah, I really actually dig how it looks. Yeah, this looks cool in and outside the pocket. Got this nice milling along the top of it. So this is great for when you're actually holding it in the locked out position. It acts as like a knife jimping kind of, or it's just grip, right? It's more grip and it looks cool. We have the lock switch that you can engage, so it's not going anywhere unless you unlock that. We also have machining right here. So if you're holding it in this type of grip, you can have this for your index finger. If you're, doing a reverse grip, it feels pretty comfortable. Okay, let's talk about deploying the blade. Now, I like to deploy the EXO in two main ways. So one is where I'm holding it like this and my finger is just this way, just so. And that way we can slide it out. And then immediately once I slide it out, I'm engaging that lock switch to make sure it's not going anywhere. Next up, we can do the reverse grip deployment. So I'm gonna hold it like this. We are going to unlock it and then we can deploy it that way. And it just looks sleek. It's fun because you can really practice, different ways of deploying this and then sucking it back in, popping it out and then sucking it back in. And it's fun. I could do this for days. And then if you get two of them, you can really have fun, hiya, hiya. Make sure to make those type of noises. Wow. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just having fun. When you're practicing with this type of blade, to always kind of like hold it out, make sure your feet are behind the blade. Daggers are notoriously, whenever I receive them, they're notoriously not as sharp as the other type of shapes, but this one, still slicing paper like a champ. Let's do our drop point. This one was testing at about 180 on my sharpness test. And yeah, a little bit of curling, but still nice straight cut to the tanto. And the tanto was testing really sharp. Oh gosh, that was very satisfying to slice with that. It is a bit easier to sharpen a tanto. Tanto is going to be your sharpest one. Take a look at the help section in your... I did not know there was an Alexa at this Airbnb. Wow, whoa. I try to do all the way down with a 2.5-inch blade. Oh, dang it! Oh, it's so close. Oh, come on, Melissa. Man, fidget factor, 10 out of 10, dare I say. It's so fun to play with this thing. I mean, you can deploy it up, you can deploy it down, you can deploy it in reverse grip. And it's a very smooth feeling movement once you get it down. It doesn't take that long, just a little bit of practice and you can get really comfortable just whipping this thing in and out of the handle. So as for price, I think these are going to come in at around $280. So about the same, I think it's the same price as the Reate EXO-M full size. They might be out of stock right now. It's hard to find these things. They sell out quickly, but I will put those links below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Like I said, I'll throw all the links down below. I also started a Patreon, which is kind of going to be a way for me to show you a little bit more inside of my own, personal life, a way for me to connect with you all a bit more, and it's just a cool little look at some of the behind the scenes stuff. So if you want, I'll link that below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I do like knife and gear reviews, and we'll be putting out more long form content in the future. I hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.